used to think that all stories have happy endings, but then I grew up and realized that's not true. Some stories end tragically, others surprisingly, and some just leave you feeling empty inside. This is one of those stories. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived a young man who was loved by everyone. He was kind, funny, and brave, and he would do anything to help those in need. But he had one fatal flaw. He wanted more than what he had. He felt that the life he was living wasn't his. It was too small, too simple. He wanted something greater, something more, even if it meant leaving his old life behind. One day, he met an old woman in the woods who told him she could make his dreams come true. She had a deal for him, a deal that would change his life forever. All he had to do was give up his shadow, and she would give him a crown. He didn't really know what a crown meant, but it sounded powerful. So he agreed to the deal without thinking twice. The next morning, he woke up to find that his shadow was gone, and in its place was a golden crown. He put it on his head and suddenly he felt different, more powerful, like he was meant to rule over everything. The old woman had kept her end of the bargain. He went on to conquer the kingdom, fought many battles and won every single one of them. People looked up to him and bowed before him. They called him their king, their great leader. And for a while he was happy. But as time went on, he started feeling more and more alone. No one dared speak their mind around him. Everyone was afraid of him, so no one ever challenged him or questioned him. He had no one to talk to, no one to share his feelings with. He was completely alone. He realized that the crown he had gained made him powerful. Yes, but it also made him lonely. He missed his old life. He missed being able to walk around freely without people staring at him. He missed being able to make choices without having to think about what would happen as a consequence. Most of all, he missed his shadow, his best friend since birth, who had been taken away from him. Now you might be wondering, why a shadow? Why would anyone give up their shadow for a crown? Well, you see, our shadows represent our true selves, our flaws, our weaknesses, the parts of us that make us human. When we give up our shadows, we give up these things too. We become less than human, more like robots carrying out tasks without any emotions or feelings. We lose our empathy, our compassion, and we forget what it's like to be alive. And so, my friends, be careful of what you wish for. Sometimes the things we desire most are the very things that will destroy us.